Hey guys, how's it going? So today's podcast is going to be brought to you from Daily Brews up in the town square. Kindly set aside a table for us. We're going to be speaking to Cherie Jerrard, Mike Perkins about Drawn this year. We've been heavily involved with Drawn from quite early on. It's one of my favourite events in Shrewsbury because it really does illustrate the fine artists, local and surrounding Shropshire. So I'm looking forward to find out what's going on this year and find a bit of a debrief from last year as well, find out what happened last year. So if you hear the grinding and the people in the background, that's basically what that is. We're in Daily Brews. I love, you know me guys, I love the ambience of a coffee shop in Shrewsbury because that is what Shrewsbury's all about. So today we're coming from Daily Brews. Make sure you come in here, grab coffee. And also as well, for the folks that, like me, walk around with a laptop looking for a place to dive in and do work, Daily Brews are great because they have like USBs on the top of their chairs that run along the building. So you can plug in your laptop and go away. That's why I like this place. So yeah, Daily Brews. Whee! Hi guys, and welcome to the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast. Today, like I said, we're coming from Daily Brews, so there's going to be lots of clattering and people chatting and the grinder going off. But I said before, I did a little bit before you guys got here, just say that's Shrewsbury, that's the sound of Shrewsbury, right? Coffee shop, hustle and bustle. That's what we like to hear. And today we're speaking to good friends of the show, Mike Perkins and Cherie Jerrard. How are you guys? You good?
Hi, Alex.
Good, thank you.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've spoke to both of you.
You've got a bit of a tan.
I know, yeah. I've been out and about. I've been doing stuff. Well, we went to Wales. Definitely didn't get the tan from Wales. It was a bit grey. But we enjoyed it though.
Yeah.
You were pretty tan the last time I saw you. You'd just come back from Greece.
I just come back from Greece. I was very, very tan. And then we've had all that weather.
Maybe I only see you in the winter.
That's it, yeah.
I just got purple.
Yeah.
I do that. I go very
Purple then white again.
I go very purple, and people look at me like they should definitely be concerned about me, and they shouldn't because that's just my normal process. I go purple, then I go very nice brown, and people go, "Oh my God, he must have Mediterranean blood."
That's what I was thinking.
Definitely not Irish. This is Irish, weirdly. So we're here today to talk about Drawn 2022. It's back.
Yes, please. Sorry, my drinks just arrived.
We've got drinks coming.
Thank you.
It's great. Thank you very much. Cheers.
I need this.
I think what we need to do is, before we start talking about this year's Drawn, is have a bit of a debrief and a chat about last year's one.
Oh, yes. Let's do that. Let's unpack.
Because I think it was such an amazing event. And Mike, you'd not long moved to
I was
Shrewsbury.
recently here.
And you mentioned that you'd come along. You did. And what was your thoughts of the?
Oh, I loved it. It's so nice as an illustrator myself to just go to these places and see different illustrators. And not necessarily in the discipline that you do yourself, because you can still learn. So for me, it was a learning process, and it was a chance to meet up with other artists as well, which was important for me, having just moved here, to go out and see other people. And it was where I met Cherie for the first time, and a bunch of other people, and Gary Drew, and
Gary's
all these people. And it was great just to have that atmosphere.
Yeah. It was nice to meet you there, actually.
I think it's really nice because, like, an artist. I guess, like, if there've been recent galleries, maybe stuff online, but like, an artist, it must be difficult for an artist to give out a business card and be like, "I'm an artist."
Oh, God, you feel a bit of a wally. I remember the first time actually owning it and saying, I still don't really say it, actually.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it must be. You'd be like, okay, I'll draw something then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas an art fair or an illustrator's fair, you can show people what you're made of, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That is like your, hey, come talk to me. This is what I do, and it's going to draw people in organically.
Well, it's a lot easier now with websites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when people say, "Oh, so what do you do there?" Then you can show them. That's a lot easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the festival, it's great that you can people who don't necessarily follow illustration or follow art can wander in and go,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is actually quite interesting."
And it's the coming together of multiple different types of art as well.
Yeah, different disciplines. Yeah.
Meeting people that paint watering cans,
Yeah,
for example.
Julianne.
or meeting Gary Drew, who was
Yeah.
there and like what he did to that monkey
Oh yeah.
was unbelievable, because when he turned up
It was a
with
painting. Just in case you're listening.
Yeah,
you wonder what it was.
There was a poor monkey in a cave. So Gary Drew is an amazing artist, but he had this idea of art of a piece where, as if monkeys had evolved instead of humans, and he had a picture of Darwin, the monkey.
Yeah.
But it was like very much painted on with poster paint.
Yeah.
And
He got me to draw on it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he got me to draw a little Batman head.
On his tattoo, the monkey's tattoo. Yeah, I like that.
And then he went away. The next day, he'd sprayed on this shirt
Yeah.
over what looked like poster paint, and it looked fantastic.
It was good to see the process, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I hope he's going to do something again.
All right.
You know what? I've got to say thank you, because I have made genuine friends
Oh, good.
from drawing, and Gary's definitely one
Well,
of them.
that's what I want, really, because I bumped into somebody who's taking part the other day, and she goes, "I'm ever so nervous." And there's a whole range of people taking part, but a lot of them aren't used to putting themselves out there, and so it's if you come along, it's just great to encourage people. Just buy a card, it just helps people go back and keep creating and have faith in themselves.
Yeah, I actually bought a couple of Matt Sewell stuff when I was there as well, because I'd always loved his work, even when I was in the States. So I was always ordering stuff from him. But to actually buy some original stuff.
Yeah, he had some amazing stuff, didn't he?
Yeah.
I really hope he.
Matt Sewell's great because, like you say, I own it as an artist, and I felt silly doing it. He's so laid back. He's just kind of like, whatever,
Yeah.
good, I drew it, wrote about it, fine.
I know, I love that, I need that.
It's like you come up to him, the artist, and he almost tells you to get off your high horse. It's insane. How did you feel about last year's event? Do you think it went to plan? Do you think there's...
Oh, I'm a bit like a host at a dinner party, putting out the nibbles. Come on, everybody, just all the balls in the air. I think I needed to lie down after, but and I, every time I start organising it again, I was thinking, really, there's a lot of work in this, but I can't not really, because it's just become such an awesome event. So it would be insane not to do it again. Yeah.
Is there something that you're going to implement this year that you remember looking back last year and thinking, oh gosh darn it, I should have done that?
Yeah, I wanted to. I didn't like the fact there was other things going on at the same time as ours. So this time we've got every room covered.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, there's workshops going on in the workshop room. There's stalls in both rooms this time. So there's a few alternatives like embroideries and stuff in the second room, like a bit of fashion, more jewellery. It's just I just wanted to fill it.
and you're using the balcony as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great space, that is.
Oh, yeah.
Salopia, there were some great chats going on there.
Yeah.
And I've got a DJ friend I used to work with in London. He's coming up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Brick.
Yeah.
Great.
He's getting on a bit though now, like me.
Well, I'm just getting started with the whole DJ thing. It's weird. I'm 35 years old, just learning how to do the DJ stuff,
Right.
which is fun. It's nice to learn a new skill.
Bit of crabbing.
DJ Jazzy Jeff. So not going to be in the one room this year. 'Cause last year there was a lot of people in one space, wasn't there?
So we're taking over the building this time.
Oh, that's very good. And how have how's the museum sort of responded?
Oh, they're well up for it. I mean, it's what the museum wants really, because we're promoting local creativity, which is, ideal. It's an ideal partnership. I try to be respectful. I try to make sure I don't cause them more work than they've already got, because, everyone's already up to their eyes. But, I think we make a good team.
It's one of the. I always call them melodies. little bits, 5-minute conversation there and a 5-minute conversation there and there, and I smashed them all together into like a 45 minutes. So I did 2 parts, I think. I did 2 parts of Drawn, and I always remember that as being a really nice thing to put together because there was so many great conversations that we had. And I think I got around to almost everybody. It was really nice.
I've got some lovely photos of you just interviewing people, and it's just really nice to see people reflecting on what they do and trying to express it.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Because you got artists very much wearing their heart on their sleeve.
Yeah, it's a vulnerable situation.
And then there's me going, "You want to be on my podcast?"
Yeah.
So you say you made some friends from Jordan, Mike. Is there any?
Do you make any enemies?
I try not to.
Made any mortal enemies? Gary. Is there any idea of thoughts of collaboration with anybody that you've met in Shrewsbury recently? I mean,
there are certain parts of it. A lot of the problem with me is because I'm on monthly comics.
Yeah,
it's a never-ending grind. You know, it's a relentless.
Tell him about the aha thing. I'm just loving this.
Oh no, that's a whole different.
Oh, you got to hear
that's not with somebody in Shrewsbury.
Yeah, but you got. I know. I thought say you got to say it because I'm excited. This is fangirl stuff.
Chatting, by the way. What's this about the aha?
You got to mention.
No, I've worked with Magno Futterholmen from. He's a keyboard player from aha quite a few times.
Wow.
And I'm collaborating with him again and aha on their latest album, which is more of a kind of an eco kind of concern. And it's called Far North, and it's about the north of Norway and how it's been affected by climate change and everything. So I'm tying that into Rewriting Extinction. We did this big book of it was 200 different creators. So I'm tying it in with that as well. So we're doing this whole kind of eco thing with the release of their next single, which comes out in September, maybe next month.
You can just do anything, can't you, Mike? I'm so jealous of you. You're just like, do you know what? I'm just gonna collaborate with aha. You know?
But do you remember the video? Because as a kid, I just really remember the video where they were chasing. It was like a comic strip, and they came out of the comics or into the comic strip, the comic strip. And I guess it's my childhood, and I just
1 billion viewers on YouTube.
Oh, I love it.
Amazing. I mean, like, I'm sorry to keep throwing Shrewsbury-focused questions at you, but like, is Shrewsbury what you imagined it would be, or do you reckon it's more?
Oh no, it's more. There's so many different creators here. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, not just illustrators. There's a lot of art that goes on here, and I mean, just look over the past 2 months. I mean, it's been multiple festivals every week.
Yeah.
So there's always something going on. No, it's definitely more than I thought. Definitely more than I remember from living here 20 odd years back.
Yeah.
That's when I came back, because I moved back from London, and I was
Cherie's
a little
back
bit.
for it. She was the spark.
I try, you know. I had a bit of time out when I had my daughter, but I was a bit frustrated when I first moved back.
Right.
And a lot of people seem to move away, you know, when they were in their prime. It's sort of just an exodus. But I think it's more happening now.
I definitely.
From my experience on the Biscuit, I speak to a lot of people that, you know, if they're from Shrewsbury, they move away, they always come back.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, or they're from outside of town, they move here, they never want to leave.
Right.
It's just got a draw to it. It's very nice. So adding more on this year, who have we got?
Yeah, if you've seen the list goes on. There's like over 40.
Over 40 artists.
Yeah.
It's an amazing...
There's workshops this time as well, which Dan Berry's doing a workshop.
Oh, really?
Which is pretty special, because Dan used to have his own podcast.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
I did we did with Dan Berry, we did the comic Salopia Slobberknocker. He brought all his equipment, I was like, I'm so jealous. So jealous. He had all this amazing kit, and I was like, salivating. All I've got is a I remember what I had. I had next to nothing. I think I had a snowball microphone. That was it.
You got your furry
Didn't even have
beard
this.
microphone.
Didn't even have this.
It matches your beard quite well, doesn't it?
No, it does, yeah.
It's a bit of a ZZ Top thing.
No, I started off with a blue snowball, and it was orange actually. It was like a round thing on a tripod, and you plug it into your laptop. I had no equipment whatsoever. That was it. And over the years, I sort of...
It worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
It worked. And that's what we did our interview with Charlie Hadlard. With he came round, and Tom was in Vermont, and Charlie came round my house with this amazing interview. And eventually, we sort of managed to work our way up to getting more kit. And now I'm here with state-of-the-art mixer. It's nice. Nice to build up.
It looks good.
But artists, 40 different artists coming to Drawn.
Possibly
New faces, old faces?
Both.
Both.
I've been a bit more diverse because...
I'm a new face.
yeah.
You're kind of.
Kind of.
You are.
For Drawn, I'm a new face.
I keep bumping into Mike at car boot sale because I've been moving house, so I'm trying to shed all my stuff. And I guess, I don't know, do you look just for comics or do you just...
Yeah, I'm always looking around for comics. But it's the first time that my daughter and my wife have been to one.
Oh my gosh.
You know, so I had to
I'm
say
slightly embarrassed for the English population.
No, but I mean, it was, there's loads of things there, right? There's over 100 cars and everything.
I mean, it depends if you're into tie-dye T-shirts and
Yeah.
Stargate
If you're
SG-1 box sets with the one disc missing,
I'm tempted to mention the pink sofa, but I don't think I should, and yet now I've started.
Oh, no, see, yeah, you've done it now, haven't you?
Because I'm moving house, I'm trying to offload as much as I can, because I've got to put it in storage. And my daughter, Mum, look what I've got. Arms stretched to the brim with a PVC pink plastic sofa.
Oh, my
complete
God.
with Poof and Peppa Pig throw.
From like the naughty, the inflatable...
I was close to losing it, but my mum sort of diffused it. She said, I'll take it. I was like, I don't know what.
Do you have that now?
It's in my mum's just knocking around. I keep thinking something should happen to it.
The next car boot sale, it'll be on
I want to sell it. I really want to sell it.
I host a Naughty's radio show. It'd be great to get a picture of me sat on that sofa.
Oh my God, Alex, it's happening.
I can't think of anything more. Do you remember the rucksacks? Inflatable rucksacks.
right.
No, but I like the sound of those.
Yeah. There we go. We're gonna bring back inflatable wares. Mike, what are you going to be doing at Drawn? What are you?
I will have prints there. I'll have some sketchbooks. I'll have some originals, but I don't know if it's a market for that. And a few of the comics that I've worked on as well.
I got to say, we saw you at Comixolopia, very similar to Benson.
Yeah.
And he gave my son the Captain America. He loves that, by the way. That's
All right.
He loves that. Timmy's got Captain America by Mike Perkins.
Oh my God.
Always points to it in his bedroom. But my wife was chatting to you while I was doing my thing, chatting to John Wagner, and she was like, "Mike is so charming.
He's lovely, isn't he?
So charming. He's just chatted away. He's very friendly." So this is what I'd say to the listeners is. Artists are sitting there at their tables, and they want you to come speak to them. Maybe they're shy.
Oh, totally. We have nobody to talk to the rest of our lives. So it's nice to actually see people.
Yeah.
It's true, actually.
So when you're at Drawn, say hello to the artists. Come and speak. They're not scared of you. They're just waiting for a conversation, for the icebreaker, right?
Yeah, I'm just thinking all these people now, thinking of how intimidating the artists are going to be wanting to be spoken like. Please speak to me. We need
to me.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, they've been
I've
nice.
done that in conventions. There was this convention in Germany where they kind of put all the comic things. It was the first kind of American-style convention they did, where they invited lots of celebrities. So they put all the comic people in the bottom part, and around the outside on the balcony was all the celebrities. Because it was the first time they'd done it, nobody really understood the whole paying 40 euros for a signature for the celebrity.
Yeah.
So I'd leave, the comic place was packed, and I go upstairs, and there's all these Hollywood celebrities I've seen in the States, and they're like, "Mike, come and talk to me, please." It was deserted. It's crickets.
Wow. Wow. My friend was at the...
It was great.
Yeah.
I felt powerful.
Yeah, I bet you do.
My friend was at the Clerks 3 premiere last night, and he was getting pictures with like Kevin Smith and Ralph Garman and all these amazing people. So I'm so jealous. All the best things happen in America and but we've got Drawn here in Shrewsbury. I'm really looking forward. So am I allowed to come and bring some microphones like I did last time?
Oh my God, definitely, yeah. I've got some students coming from Birmingham as well, because I don't know, the word's spreading. So it was initially Shropshire, but it's hard to draw a line. So
no, but I feel like if you're helping artists from surrounding areas.
Yeah. Well, most of them have some sort of tie with Shropshire. That's how they've heard about it. But the reach is getting bigger, and I don't know how to stop it. It's like a growing beast.
Maybe you can have different drawings in different towns. Maybe.
Well, you're not the first person to say that.
Yeah,
actually.
that'd be a great
You never
idea.
know.
Yeah, Drawn West Midlands.
Yeah.
Drawn England.
We'll have our own con. We'll have our own. It'd be amazing. What are you most excited for with Drawn? If somebody's listening to this now thinking, if Cherie's really excited about something, I'm definitely going to check it out.
Well, to be honest, the workshops, because with the journaling workshop, you get a free journal worth more than the price of the workshop. Because we're sponsored by Right Here, we had contacts with the stationery world, so and like with the calligraphy workshop, you get a calligraphy set, so it's pretty special. Yeah.
Wow! And I got to say, last year I had the best time. I had the best. It was just such a nice feeling. It was a really good vibe. I was there for the 2 days. I was there for the whole day on the Saturday, Sunday. I couldn't be there for the whole day because he had work.
Yeah, well, there was something with your son as well. Weren't you taking him to the cinema?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
And you, I might be
like that.
remembering wrong, but
we had. Sundays are always difficult for me because I work the night shift. You know what I mean? So I've got to go home and get some sleep. But I'm very much looking forward to being part of this for the 2 days again. We can do that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to have you, and I like that it kind of somehow it brings everything together. The way you speak to everyone, and it emphasises the group mentality that we're cultivating.
Oh, thank you. I really do. I enjoy
Makes it more official.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
The biscuit guy. The biscuit guy. I'll bring Alex. I'll see if Alex is free as well. I've got a new little co-host. It's amazing.
Oh, cool.
We went to
another Alex. Alex and Alex.
Alex Westwood. So the best way we do it, you go, "Hi, I'm Alex," and he goes, "I'm Alex." And we went to the Battle of Shrewsbury, a reenactment, and I was like dressed for the occasion, and he turned up as dressed as the Doctor Who.
Oh right, yeah.
And he was like, "It's historically accurate." What are you on about? And it was so odd, but it was brilliant. People liked it.
Well, they used to in America. They have these big Renaissance fairs.
Yeah.
They're massive, and I've never heard so many bad English accents in my life. It's like,
What soup art thou?
And people go around in Star Trek uniforms because it's like pretending they're on a holodeck or something.
That's fantastic. Do you miss America? Is there anything you miss?
There must be some stuff.
I miss services in the respect that if you want something done, it will get done.
Yeah.
Rather than it's going to take about 3 months,
Yeah.
So I miss that kind of immediacy of services. But no, I'm more than happy here.
I think in the UK we're just getting used to like the Just Eats and the Uber Foods and things that Uber Eats and what have you. In South America with my wife in Colombia, you want anything at any time at the night, whenever you can bring someone up and they'll go and get it for you.
Right.
Like it's always been a thing there. It's like they're like, and like you want a cheeseburger brought to you.
Well, the shops are open till 9 o'clock in America, so it's kind of coming back here. I've had to get into the rhythm of it again. It's been bizarre,
It's nice.
I do like the idea of going to a cafe in the night. I think it's my people sketching side of me.
Right.
I just like the unseenness of people who go out in the night for some pie. I don't know, it's something nice about that.
We've got the pub.
Yeah, we got the pub. Here, we've got like kebabs or something,
The thing is, I've tried taking a laptop to a pub before and just been like, I'll cut them, but I've got to sit and do some work first.
Never happens.
No. But I'll have another one and another one. I'll get on with it after this one.
One of my mates, he actually bought a pub so he could just sit in it at work.
Wow.
Wow. That sounds
He wasn't working in the pub.
just wanted to sit with his
He
laptop and go.
hired somebody to do the bar.
Yeah, no, I get
But
it.
no, he'd just get his drawing board out and
Yeah.
draw preacher pages.
Wow, I do love this place.
I like that. I like this, mate. This is interesting.
I mentioned at the beginning of this podcast, this is one of my favourite places to come because they got the USB plugs at the back and
Right,
you just
right.
plug your laptop in. And I love that kind of come into a coffee shop and just disappearing into your work while the hustle and bustle's in the background. I love getting. We're working with Pod Aid at the moment, and I'm trying to. It's like a full-time job trying to plan it all. Mike, you're going to be a part of it, aren't you? You come with Charlie, and it's 24-hour-long guests. We're just trying to work it all out at the moment.
Yeah, like last year.
Like last year, 24-hour live.
I'm not doing it for 24 hours.
No.
Yeah, sorry, Mike. I forgot to let you know. I'm sorry. But you are. No.
I think Charlie just turned up half an hour last year or something, didn't he? And then
Charlie could talk for 24 hours.
Well, yeah.
Well, the funny thing about Charlie coming last year was I'd done 7 hours straight without any food, not much to drink.
So you put him on and then you went for a break.
No, I put him on. So I had
Just
Rob.
wind him up and let him go.
I had Rob, the CEO of Reach, this side, and Charlie Adlard the other side, and Jamie behind Charlie. And I was getting really dizzy and really headache because I was like, oh my God, I've done this for 7 hours straight. And I was asking Rob questions about The Walking Dead and Charlie questions about Reach, who are our sponsors. I was getting a bit like, oh my God. And I didn't even remember, there was a picture of us afterwards. I don't even remember that picture being taken. After that interview, I had to bail out and somebody had to take over me because I was like, I can do it for as long as I can. And it's not possible.
Yeah, but we like to see you crack. It's kind of
Yeah,
entertaining.
that's the whole point of it. So make sure you turn up and watch me cry in front of on camera.
The viewers, followers.
In front of the whole world. I've got to ask an all-important question that the whole world is waiting to hear. Tote bags. Are they coming back?
What? Tote bags? I don't.
Tote bags. Tote
Oh.
bags. Not tote bags.
I was like,
Tote bags.
what era was that? I don't know.
The tote bags. I think,
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes?
They're being made on Monday. I don't know where I'm going to keep them before. And each bag is containing so much free stuff because we've had Pentel sending loads of goodies. 350 goodies to go in the bags.
Wow.
I've got loads of little baseball cards I've got to put in.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
See, it is the luck of the draw what you get, but I've only got 350 bags this year, and I've got through 500 before. I'm going to split them between the 2 days, but I will run out.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. They're very popular.
And then you have to introduce toe bags.
Yeah.
And that'll be even better.
Hashtag toe bags. Let's make this happen. Tat, if you're listening to this, I'm sure you will. I'm sure
You need
Tat should make a
shoes.
great toe bag.
It's a thing, yeah.
I love that, by the way. I love sitting watching the mind of an artist work. And Tat FB is one of the best persons to sit and watch. You can see her come up with the ideas and like ding, and that'd be great. What is that it now? It's closed. Can anybody get involved with drawing? Are you asking
No,
anybody
because
to help
to be
out?
honest, I stretched it a little bit more than I should to try and accommodate more people than I planned to originally. But come and say hello. Let me know you're keen for another one. If I do another one each time, I'm never sure.
Next time the world.
Yeah, right.
And it's free. It's a free event.
Oh yeah, totally. And to be fair, people have asked me to charge for it, but I just love the fact that it's free, and I want more people to support the artists. So instead of paying to get in, they can buy a card. It just means that it goes directly to the people who need it rather than. Well, it's free.
And the date is the 24th.
And the 25th.
And the 25th of September. So guys, if you're listening to this and you're looking for something to do, whether you like art or not, I feel like you can be inspired by going.
Oh, totally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just wander in the
Totally.
museum.
You might be into interiors, you want some new art for your wall, you're doing out of space, anything,
Will there be stuff there for the kids to do? Because I know you did a lot
I'm
last year.
actually doing a workshop for kids and adults alike. I'm doing a cloud making workshop. So that's the first one on the Saturday. And you can book that on my website, Cherie did this website, or grab one of these leaflets and there's a little QR code. that will take you
Oh,
there.
fantastic. Well, I'm very much looking forward to this. I know you got to shoot off in a bit, Mike.
Yep.
You're off down there. What are you doing today? Hire a canoe.
Hire a canoe down from Montford Bridge back to
Bad
Shrewsbury.
day for it, is it? I'm just sorry, I just turned to look out the window. It looks like it's going to be all right. I did that for my hen do dressed as a
Oh, really?
pirate.
Really?
I'm not dressed as a pirate. I am dressed as a pirate. You can't see me. Got my wooden leg and my toe bags on.
Tote bag sounds like a pirate.
I've got to ask you, actually. There were a few people I met at Drawn last year that were kind of just starting out. There were people that were just starting out. Is there anybody from Drawn that's gone out and done some amazing things afterwards that are you looking forward to seeing again?
Well, Had Davis did a project with Turtle Doves following that because they met her there and that became a thing.
Wow.
So, you can, I mean, there's probably others, but I'm not necessarily privy to all that goes on.
Yeah.
I just
You don't know who's walking around. There might be a, I don't know, DC artist walking around and might, pencil a Batman onto your artwork.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you going to have the draw wall again? The drawing wall?
I don't know. I need to have a word with the museum about that. It would be nice.
That's very good.
Yeah, we need to step it up a bit though. Last time everybody was too busy talking to people to get downstairs and draw.
It was...
Cherie roped me into it. I wasn't
did.
even there.
You roped me into it.
Yeah.
You were like, Alex, you've got to draw on the wall. I was like, I'm not. I'm a talkie in front of a microphone guy, and I did a little
You did
biscuit microphone.
Yeah. It's good.
It's okay.
Hidden talent.
Maybe one day. Mike, is it right? You just finished Swamp Thing now?
Just finished one thing.
How does that
doing
feel?
Action comics at the moment. Superman.
I can't believe you got that. That's such a
fantastic.
good gig.
Great.
Such a good gig.
And I've just had another project approved, which I will start in October. So looking forward to that one.
You can't really talk about
Not
that.
saying anything
No,
about
I
that.
was trying to get some more out of that.
So we do have another interview with Mike Perkins coming soon when he can talk about it. That's what it is. I'm going to keep Alex hanging so he gets me back on the biscuit. Mike, where can people find your work and stuff?
On Facebook or on my site, which is mikeperkinsart.com.
If you like your comic books, if you like art, you're like, even if it's just comic books, the way you draw is beautiful. Like the black and whites that you do
Thank
are
you.
just absolutely stunning. I remember I was flicking through. I was showing cars at my wife. I was like, "Look, this is Mike's work." And she was like, she stopped the screen, and she was like, "Oh my god, that's amazing!" And I got to buy one of those Lois Lane prints off you. So I'm
cool.
Oh my God, how are we going to see those first?
no, because there's this amazing one of the Lois Lane. You know the one I'm on about, the
Yeah.
cover with the burnt Superman logo in the.
Yeah. The first one.
It's amazing. It's one of my favourite things. Absolutely. And how can people find out everything they need to do about Drawn?
I really need a drawn website, don't I? Because it's becoming bigger than me. But it started out via Cherie did this, so it's still on there. And right here, you can pop in. I work there a day a week. Come and have a chat if you want to know more.
I like how it's become London, because the H has dropped off on the side.
Oh yeah,
So
I
that's
know.
right here.
Right here.
Right
I
here.
know.
It's right here. Also, I guess there might be something on the Shrewsbury Museum and Gallery website.
Yeah, there is. And it will be on in their What's On magazine that's coming out. Oh, and it's going to be front... there's a long article in My Shrewsbury. You'll see it.
Shout out to my Shrewsbury, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Katie.
Yeah, she's awesome. She really is. We keep saying, we need to collaborate a bit more. We need to work together, get our heads together. We never do because we're so busy. Too busy to be able to do it. But yeah. Okay, guys. Well, what I'll do is we've been going for half an hour. I think that's a great amount of time.
Mike's going to have to paddle faster.
We're going to have to paddle faster from Montford Bridge. Wait for me.
More inspiration with Swamp Thing.
Cherie, it's always great to chat to you.
Thanks,
we will be at Drawn. I'm gonna bring a camera. We'll vlog it as well. We'll make a vlog.
I appreciate you as much as, it's great having you there.
Oh no, I love it. I love it because it inspires me and I make new friends. Genuinely.
It feels right. It feels like you're part of it.
Oh, bless you. Oh, that's really nice of you. Thank you very much. But we will be at Drawn. Hopefully we'll see you listeners there as well. If you are there on the basis that you've just listened to the podcast, drop it in the comments. Let Cherie know. Let us know a bit of feedback. If you didn't know about Drawn and now you do because you listened to the Shrewsbury Biscuit, and hey,
come and chat to us.
Yeah. Absolutely. Hopefully see you there. Right, guys, I did mention it earlier in the show. We are doing Pod Aid again this year on the 29th 14th of September at 9 a.m. We're going to go live in front of cameras, in front of microphones. We're going to have 24-hour-long guests. It's going to be
including me. You'll be sick of me
Mike.
by then.
Yeah. we got so many amazing guests as well as Mike. You know, we got lots to look forward to. We're doing this in order to raise money for Lingen Davis. And we're going to be doing Love to Stay. They've given us our own private room, so thank you, Love to Stay.
Can't you have a little cold water swim to liven you up?
Well, we've got a balcony,
through.
our own balcony over the cold swimming pool.
I think they should just put you in an RV. Get a room. Just one of the little RVs at the back.
I was chatting to Tom from Amiga, and I was like, I really want a studio in town. He's like, you don't need one. So just get a van.
Yeah.
It's like, it costs you less. I was like, oh yeah.
You look very sus in the back of a van.
I know, yeah.
Equipment.
Breaking Bad stuff. What's going on in there? So Pod 8 is happening, and we're also sponsored by Reach, who are making us look really great. All the graphics and the logos and stuff have been made by Reach. They are brilliant at what they do. So please follow Pod 8 on Facebook and Instagram. And we're on LinkedIn too, and all the information you need to know is on there. Thank you so much for chatting to me, guys.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
And I'll catch you two at Drawn next time. And be safe with that boat today. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.